Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast. Digital Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. The new tourist office located at the El Bilbil Castle has proven the success of the location change, with numbers registering 40,000 visits during summer, 10,000 more than the usual figures at the Solimar Square.
The mayor of Benalmádena and tourism councilman Víctor Navas visit on Monday the tourist office of Benalmádena Costa, located in the castle El Bilbil, to report on the latest statistics of consultations and users. Navas spoke about the location change, highlighting the growth in their figures. The transfer of the office to its new location in the El Bilbil Castle from its former location in Solimar Square has proved to be a success, as evidenced by the excellent figures of visits and consultations attended in recent months. We wanted to move this office to the real nerve center of tourism in Benalmádena Costa, and the success of the change is supported by the figures. We have gone from the usual 30,000 tourists who passed during the summer months by the office in Plaza Solimar to 40,000 tourists served this summer in El Bilbil Castle, with similar occupancy figures. The mayor also explained that they will open a new citizen service office at the old tourist office on Solimar Square. The change of location has been so successful that we have had to increase the number of people attending to tourists during the summer months. The intention of the government team is to convert the former tourist office in Solimar Square in a new citizen service office for Benalmádena Costa, in addition to restructuring the Bilbil facilities so that the annex buildings, where there used to be some restaurants, will house the new tourist office, a change that is already in the project drafting phase and will be financed with EDUCI funds. In addition, during this summer, a total of 1,355 phone calls were attended and 1,963 emails were answered.
The Association of Benalmádena for the Attention to Disability continues with its incredible work, and this week they received an institutional visit from the mayor after the concession of a new subsidy from the City Council.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and social welfare councilwoman Alicia Ladaga visit last week the headquarters of the Association for the Attention to Disability of Benalmádena to highlight a grant award to them by the consistory. Navas valued their work as well as the project for a new day center in which they are working. We are committed with the town's social fabric, as proven by the aids we give, as well as our constant interest in getting to know them. Today, we've been able to learn about the project to build a center for comprehensive care for the disabled, a magnificent initiative that is already in the implementation phase of the basic project, for which they are in contact with the municipal architects to advance in the procedures for obtaining the license. Now Abad is in search of funding for the project, and our commitment has always been clear. Since we arrived to the City Hall, we've sought means to have regular funding each year for the development of their programs. We definitely ceded the premises where they develop their work, and we put a plot at their disposal for the construction of the comprehensive care center. For her part, Ladaga explained that the grant will cover general expenses of the association and made an appeal for collaboration. The City Council has awarded Abad a direct grant of 15,000 euros for a program of management of overhead cost of services of the association, which aims to improve the quality of service offered to users, almost all children and their families, offering them the necessary tools and training them in their accompaniment. Abad offers all kinds of workshops that help them improve their skills or favor their educational integration, all with great professionalism and affection. With this grant, we reach all those children with various disabilities that we cannot reach with the resource of the City Council. During the visit, they were accompanied by the president of Abad, Cristóbal Martínez, and its vice president, Teresa Muñoz, as well as other workers of the center. Martínez was grateful for the visit and told us that the project for the new center is progressing at a good pace. At today's meeting, we have presented the latest advances in our project for the creation of a comprehensive center for the care of the disabled. We have already fenced the plot, we will soon put up an information sign, and we will have the work project in early 2023.
City Hall has just removed the sign that prohibits pet dogs to access its premises, a measure that aligns with the new law from the central government against animal abuse and counts with the support of the animalist group of Benalmádena.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and social welfare councilwoman Alicia Ladaga announced last week a new measure that came into force on October 14, allowing dog owners access to municipal buildings with their pets. After the approval by the government of the nation of the law against animal abuse, today we wanted to have the symbolic gesture of removing the entrance to municipal buildings, the sign prohibiting dogs. Dogs can enter from today to the municipal buildings, always accompanied by their owners, thus consolidating our pioneering character in this area. Benalmádena was among the first municipalities in Spain to introduce in its ordinances the requirement that pet owners carry on their works soapy water to dilute the public road urine of their dogs, in addition to the control of DNA to prevent animal abandonment or fine the uncivic who do not collect dog feces from the street. Navas also spoke about other measures that are working on, like the one that will allow these pets to also travel on the municipal bus urban lines. We are going to work so that soon dog owners can also use the municipal urban lines in Benalmádena in the company of their dogs, since currently only guide dogs are allowed or when in vehicles there are spaces enabled for them. We continue working to defend the demands of citizens precisely in something as sensitive as the care of pets. Ladaga spoke about the importance of facilitating the access to municipal offices to pet owners. Today we respond to a demand made for years by the group of animal lovers of Benalmádena, facilitating our citizens access to all municipal offices accompanied by their pets, in this case with their dogs. Sometimes they had no one to leave them with and had to stay tied up outside, being outdoors alone and nervous. Now, attending to requests of GAP and our citizens, they will be able to enter the City Hall. GAP President Lucía López highlighted the big steps achieved in animal rights. I am very happy because it is one more step for Benalmádena to be a modern municipality at the forefront of animal rights. We continue to advance thanks to the work of our group, which is also in charge of the adapted cans for the cat colonies, another of the initiatives we manage, and we also work with the CIS method. For us, it is a joy any progress that is achieved in this area.
The delegation of Urban Solid Waste and Urbaser work to promote the proper collection of waste in the municipality, and this week they announced the installation of a new mobile clean point where citizens can throw batteries, X-rays, oil and other types of waste.
Urban Solid Waste Councilman Juan Carrillo spoke with the media this week at the fairgrounds of Arroyo de la Miel, where the mobile clean point has been installed, an initiative launched by the Delegations of Environment and Urban Waste in collaboration with Urbaser. This service allows the deposit of particularly hazardous waste generated in homes, something important to prevent these materials are mixed with organic debris, avoiding contamination and facilitating their recovery. Carrillo valued the joint work of the City Council and Urbaser to make life easier for citizens. In each gate, there is a screen print sign indicating to the user what type of waste should be deposited. It is not a clean point to leave furniture and appliances, but for waste of a polluting nature, such as radiographs, ink tanners, batteries, motor oil, etc. In principle, it will be collected once a week, but depending on the collaboration of citizens, the frequency of collection will be extended. This is an initiative of the Benalmádena City Council together with Urbaser, the company responsible for waste collection in the municipality. a campaign de Consilman where the head of Urbaser in Benalmádena, Jorge Fernández Lomana, and the delegate of this company in Málaga, Francisco Díaz. Fernández Lomana stressed that it will be available for use throughout the day and spoke about the importance of segregating waste correctly. This initiative is a first step towards the future installation of a larger permanent clean point. The mobile clean point can be used at any time of the day because it will be available to the public at any time. I want to highlight the importance of segregating each waste in the right place. We have specific containers to deposit packaging, glass and cardboard, but there are other types of waste that we pile up at home and then do not know where to take. So this is the place to take materials such as batteries, X-rays, etc. For his part, Díaz explained that they are going to carry out a test with this installation to test the neighborhood collaboration and do not rule out installing more in other areas. This mobile clean point is a test to assess the collaboration of the neighbors in this type of selective collection. With a view to the creation of the future stable and larger clean point, it is possible that we will install more mobile clean point units in other parts of the municipality if we see that the neighbor participates.
The tourism sector is now marked by the technological advances that facilitate the business flow but also create unfair situations to some companies, as it seems to be happening with the hotel industry and Booking.com.
Spain's National Markets and Competition Commission is investigating the Booking.com online accommodation platform and could take disciplinary action if it is found to have abused its dominant position with regard to intermediaries such as travel agencies and hotels. The company may have imposed unfair conditions on hotels and implemented online policies which exclude online travel agencies and other online sales channels. In a statement, the Commission said it is also investigating certain practices which may exploit Spanish hotels' financial dependence on the platform. If this is the case, it would consider it to be unfair competition which is not in the public interest, and it has established a period of 18 months for the matter to be investigated and resolved. The Commission has taken this step after 2 complaints from the Spanish Association of Hotel Managers and the Hotel Business Association of Madrid in June, claiming the price match and availability clauses in its contracts work against the hotel's interest. Booking.com has defended its business model and pointed out the services it offers for hotel owners, such as being able to advertise their establishments free and translating their information into 44 different languages. Although hotel owners can advertise on the platform free of charge, they have to pay a fixed percentage of each reservation they receive through Booking.com. Meanwhile, in other tourism-related news, a new system which blocks reservations to prevent parties being held by young clients on holiday has enabled Airbnb to reduce complaints from neighbors of rental properties on the Costa del Sol by 30%. They began this strategy in 2020, and since then it has blocked 1,300 people from making a reservation in Málaga province. In Spain, as a whole, 26,500 have been blocked in the past year. The technology works by preventing people under the age of 25 renting entire properties close to their place of residence. The scheme is similar to others trialed in the USA and Canada and has been shown to reduce the number of unauthorized parties. Its aim is to protect local communities and at the same time enable young travelers to continue booking accommodation in places which are nowhere near their homes. Airbnb says it is also working with hosts to avoid problems of noise and disturbance and is collaborating with the Minute company so owners can acquire a free noise sensor and 3 months of free subscription for its noise control service. The device does not record, but if it detects a noise level above a certain number of decibels, Minute sends an automatic message via the Airbnb messaging application to notify the host and the guest.
And these are today's headlines. Navas values the tourist office data. New grant awarded to Abad. Dogs are now welcome at City Hall. New mobile clean point in Arroyo de la Miel. Booking is being investigated for abusing its dominant position. The weather forecast for the weekend will leave us with skies with intervals of medium and high clouds, morning mist without ruling out fog at the end of the western coast, low temperatures of 18 degrees and highs of 25, light easterly winds more intense in the Antequera region. And that's all. Thank you for watching us, and remember, you can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.